mother got a huge number of her classmates through calculus. I know that, at MIT.
How did you know that? How did you learn that?
Well, because I put her on the boat, the Queen, the QE2 or one of those things, and with Frances and with Nan Alger. Nan Alger was my maid of honor, and Nan and I went with Mother and Florence to this fabulous dinner in some Italian restaurant in New York before they got on the QE2 to go to England. Nan went with my mother. My mother asked me to go, and I had gotten a job as an upper-class counselor at Boulder.
Mm-hmm.
And so she asked Nan to go with her. And these guys, who were now captains of industry or something, took us out to this fabulous Italian place, and I remember eating mussels in butter with lots of garlic. Oh, to die for. I mean, just really good seafood. And my mother and Frances got a little tanked.
Uh-huh.
And Nan and I took care of them. And Nan helped, Nan and, of course, these guys who are hosts, helped poor Mother on the QE2. And I helped poor Frances back into her little apartment in Greenwich Village, you know. So that was one indication that my mother was really respected by these classmates.
Okay, so tell me about the classmates.
Well, the only other thing I can tell along the same line is after Daddy and I got married, Daddy went overseas and I went to Boulder, Colorado, and lived in a little, farmer's shack behind the regular farmhouse. I was living in the back, living very cheaply, and along comes this huge Stromberg Carlson record player and radio with a very fancy, just an elegant thing. And this came from a classmate of my mother's, whom I may have met at the inebriated dinner, down in New York. But it was an overwhelming wedding present. And I thought, wow, this had to be payback. It wasn't to me. Do you know what I'm saying?
And so the person that it came from was?
Well, I don't remember now, but he must have been the president of the XYZ Corporation or something. I have no idea. Mm-hmm. All I know was that he was either wild-assedly in love with my mother, or he was awfully grateful that she got him through calculus so he could get through MIT, so he could become the captain of the XYZ Corporation. I have no idea. Uh-huh. I have no idea. But I'm sure he was well-heeled. Mm-hmm. Beyond that, I don't know. I was astounded. I mean, it's like getting something huge from an absolute stranger. They're not asking you to go to bed, but there's some transaction here I don't understand,
Yeah.